on the Day of Judgment, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us about that person, the wrongdoer, when he will bite on his hands out of sorrow and regret, and he says, I wish that I had followed the messenger, I had taken a path with the messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Oh, woe to me, I wish that I had not taken so and so as a friend, because truly he has led me astray from the remembrance when it came to me. And Allah says, the shaitan towards the human will always be a letdown. So we have to understand, brothers and sisters, that when you sit with people, the character of a person affects you and it transmits to you quicker than the diseases which are airborne and they transmit through the air. Sitting with a person will affect you because it's very quickly that the person may take you on board so that you are walking behind him. And usually the bad characters are quicker to be affecting the person than the good characters. And this is something that we have to pay attention towards. And that's why the Prophet ﷺ warned us that just sitting with people who are of bad character will have an effect on you. Even if it's just a simple effect, but it will have an effect on you. And that's why he said in the hadith, he said, مثل الجليس الصالح كمثل صاحب المسك إن لم يصبك منه شيء أصابك من ريحه ومثل الجليس السوء كمثل صاحب الكير إن لم يصبك من سواده أصابك من دخانه. رواه Abu Dawood. He said the example of the companion, the good companion, is like the one who sells musk, like the one who sells perfume. He either, if you do not get something from him, he does not give you some gift as a perfume, then at least you will find a nice smell, a nice fragrance from him. And as for the companion who is a bad companion, he is like the blacksmith, the one who works with coal and fire. So either he will affect you with the dust and the soot that comes out from his furnace, or if he doesn't affect you that way, then at the very least you're going to be smelling from the fumes and taking in the fumes. فإن كانت تلك حال الجليس الذي قد تجتمع به في لقاء عابر في ساعة يسيرة من ليل أو نهار فكيف بك مع صاحب العمر الذي يخالطك في السراء والضراء إن صداقة الأذكياء قد ترفع وترفع إلى القمة أما صداقة السفهاء فهي منزلق سريع إلى الحضيض قال الله تعالى وإن الظالمين بعضهم أولياء بعض. إن الصداقة يجب أن تعتمد على قوة العقائد وسمو الأعمال وخير من يستديم للمرء عشرتهم ويستبقي للدنيا والآخرة مودتهم أولئك الذين عناهم الأثر من عامل الناس فلم يظلمهم وحدثهم فلم يكذبهم ووعدهم فلم يخلفهم فهو ممن كملت مروءته وظهرت عدالته ووجبت أخوته. وفي الحديث والذي نفسي بيده ما تواد اثنان فيفرق بينهما إلا بذنب يحدثه أحدهما ومن أجل ذلك كان أصحاب رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يجعلون من التواصي بالحق والتعاون على الخير سياجا يحفظ ما بينهم من الود ويقربهم من غفران الله تعالى ورضوانه. Brothers and sisters, it's very important that the friendship and the companionship that each person has should always be protected with the good belief, the good aqidah, the good belief in Allah, and should be based on good actions. When you meet, you might have a good companion, but the good companion is not just there for sitting and chatting and gossiping and backbiting and talking about others behind their backs. Rather, your good companion should be an emphasis and an encouragement for you to do good things. Someone who can hold you when you need help. Someone who can lift you. Someone who can push you towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that's why in the past, the Sahaba of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they used to always remind themselves that their companionship and their friendship is for Allah, and it should be fenced with the good actions and the good deeds. And that's why it's narrated by one of the tabi'een that the companions of the Prophet ﷺ, whenever they met and then they departed from each other, they would recite unto each other Surah Al-Asr. Because Surah Al-Asr has a reminder, it's a very brief reminder to remind each other about emphasizing and exhorting one another in good. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. وَالْعَصْرِ إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَفِي خُسْرٍ إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. By time, truly man is in a state of loss, except those who believe, those who do good deeds, and they endure or exhort or advise one another towards good, and they advise one another to be patient. And the Imam Shafi'i rahimahullah, he said, had it only been that Allah revealed this surah, it would be enough for them, because it contains all the principles of the deen. ويروى عن أبي قلابة التابعي المشهور العظيم قال التقى رجلان في السوق فقال أحدهما للآخر تعال نستغفر الله في غفلة الناس ففعلا فمات أحدهما فلقيه الآخر في النوم فقال علمت أن الله غفر لنا عشية التقينا في السوق. وهذا رواه ابن أبي الدنيا. وعن أنس بن مالك قال كان عبد الله بن رواحة إذا لقي الرجل من أصحاب رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قال تعال نؤمن بربنا ساعة فقال ذات يوم لرجل فغضب الرجل فجاء إلى النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم فقال يا رسول الله ألا ترى إلى ابن رواحة يرغب عن إيمانك إلى إيمان ساعة. فقال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم يرحم الله ابن رواحة إنه يحب المجالس التي تتباهى بها الملائكة. رواه أحمد والطبراني. It's narrated that Abdullah ibn Rawaha, the companion of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he used to, as an example of how they used to emphasize and remind one another of good deeds, he used to, when he meet one of the companions, other companions of the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he would say, let us sit down and remind ourselves of Iman for an hour, for a short time. So he used to do that with people, and once he said it to a man, so a man was angry. And he went to the Prophet ﷺ, he said, "O Messenger of Allah, look what Ibn Rawaha is saying. He wants this Iman, he wants to bring people away to an Iman of an hour." It's like he thought that it was just an Iman for an hour. But the Prophet ﷺ understood what Ibn Rawaha was trying to say, and he said, may Allah have mercy on Ibn Rawaha. He likes the gatherings in which the angels show off. They show off the gatherings they show off the gatherings, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala shows off these gatherings to His angels as well. Sitting down and remembering Allah and having Iman, reminding each other about Iman, is a gathering of dhikr, is a gathering of remembrance, is a gathering of Iman which strengthens the relationship that a person has. Then, dear brothers, there are some very quick rules which we have to just remind ourselves about when we choose our companions. First of all, إِذَا أَحَبَّ أَحَدُكُمْ أَخَاهُ فَلْيُخْبِرْهُ أَنَّهُ يُحِبُّهُ. Rawahu Ahmad. Firstly, if you love a person for Allah, then the sunnah is to mention and to tell that person that you love him for Allah, because that will actually increase the love. Secondly, إذا آخى الرجل فليسأله عن اسمه واسم أبيه وممن هو فإنه أوصل للمودة. رواه الترمذي. When you want to get to know someone, don't just know him by his first name, but rather know him, who is he, who is his father, where is he from, what does he do, because that way you will more than likely keep up with him. And in one narration, one of the righteous people, he met someone, he said, this person was asking, I love this person for Allah. So that scholar said to him, well, what's his name? He said his first name, mentioned his first name. He said, what's his name of his father? What's the name of? He said, no, I only know his first name. He said, so how do you love him? And you love him for Allah and you don't know much about this person that you are loving for Allah. And it's not just about knowing his name and his father, but it is a form of getting to know him. And that's why in the hadith the Prophet ﷺ said, الأرواح جنود مجندة ما تعارف منها تلف وما تناكر منها اختلف. رواه البخاري. That the